Created by a kid and their parent, using Talebot.
Evhen's Manhattan Marvels, The Quest to Save the Urban Wonderland. A special bedtime story for Evhen. In the heart of Manhattan, where the city's pulse beats like a relentless drum, lived a boy named Evhen. With skyscrapers as his castle towers and the bustling streets as his royal court, Evhen was no ordinary teen. He was an urban adventurer with a heart full of dreams and a thirst for the extraordinary. One night, as the city lights shimmered like a galaxy of earthbound stars, Evhen's world took a magical turn. Struggling to sleep, he gazed out of his apartment window and wished for an escape from the mundane. As if the universe had conspired to answer his silent plea, a soft glow emanated from Central Park, beckoning him. Evhen slipped into his sneakers and ventured out into the night, guided by the mysterious radiance. The park, usually familiar and uneventful, transformed before his eyes. The trees whispered secrets of old, the flowers hummed lullabies, and the animals spoke in hushed tones. In the heart of the park stood Prince William, resplendent in his nature-inspired attire, his eyes reflecting the love he had for the surrounding flora and fauna. Next to him, Dwarf Winky, no taller than a fire hydrant, waved with a grin that shone with pure honesty. Princess Luna, draped in a gown woven from the night sky, cradled a fluffy bunny in her arms, her gaze filled with compassion for all creatures. And astronaut Mila, donned in a suit that held the cosmos within its fabric, stood with a confident stance, her passion for science as boundless as space itself. Lastly, athlete Jack, with a basketball spinning on his finger and a skateboard at his feet, radiated a protective aura for his friends. "Evhen," Prince William began, his voice as calm as the rustling leaves, "Manhattan is under threat. Lumberjack Andre plans to turn these green havens into concrete wastelands. We must protect nature's precious gift." Dwarf Winky chimed in, his voice as clear as a crystal, "But we are bound by the magic of honesty. We cannot lie to save our home, so we need someone pure of heart to help us." Princess Luna stepped forward, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears. "My animal friends are in danger. The dragon hunter lurks, waiting to capture them for his cruel purposes. We need a champion for their cause." Astronaut Mila, her gaze fixed on a distant star, spoke next. "Rival astronaut Jack threatens to eclipse the love of science with his greed for glory. We need an ally to keep the wonder of discovery alive." Lastly, athlete Jack bounced his basketball with determination. "The tyrant Arthur aims to crush the spirit of sportsmanship and camaraderie in this city. We need a defender who stands strong with friends." Evhen listened, his heart pounding with the courage to accept the quest. He nodded, resolute. "I will help you. Together, we will save Manhattan's Wonderland." The adventure began with a race against time. Evhen and his new friends devised a plan to confront each adversary, drawing on their strengths and moral values. They traversed the urban jungle, from the whispering libraries to the echoing subway tunnels, each location presenting its own challenge.
Talebot, tailor-made tales for your child's dreams.
Their first encounter was with lumberjack Andre, his chainsaw roaring like a wild beast. Evhen, guided by Prince William's respect for nature, reminded Andre of the city's need for green spaces. He painted a picture of a future where children played amongst trees, not concrete. Moved by Evhen's words, Andre dropped his chainsaw, vowing to plant more trees than he'd ever cut down. Next, they found Dwarf Winky's enemy, Muggles, who disbelieved in magic. With a display of enchantments and an unwavering stance on honesty, Evhen showed them the marvels of the unseen world. The Muggle skepticism melted away, replaced by a newfound sense of wonder. Princess Luna's foe, the dragon hunter, proved to be a formidable opponent. But Evhen, with kindness in his heart, created a sanctuary for the animals, a place hidden from malicious intents. The dragon hunter's resolve faltered when he witnessed the love between the creatures and their protectress, and he vowed to become their guardian instead. In the vastness of the Hayden Planetarium, astronaut Mila and Evhen confronted rival astronaut Jack. With a debate as epic as the cosmos, Evhen's passion for knowledge shone through, inspiring Jack to join them in promoting the love of science for the joy of learning, not just personal gain. Lastly, they faced the tyrant Arthur in a legendary basketball game on the courts of West 4th Street. With each three-pointer Evhen scored, he demonstrated the power of friendship and sportsmanship. Arthur, defeated but humbled, shook hands with athlete Jack, agreeing to play fair and value companionship over victory. As dawn approached, Manhattan returned to its usual rhythm, but with a newfound magic pulsing through its veins. Evhen and his friends watched the sunrise from the highest peak of the Empire State Building, their mission complete. "Thank you, Evhen," they said in unison. "You've reminded us that even in the heart of the city, adventure, magic, and kindness prevail." With a smile, Evhen replied, "It was an honor to save this urban wonderland with you all. Let's never forget that together, we can overcome any darkness." As the first light of day touched the horizon, the group dispersed, returning to their domains. Evhen walked back to his apartment, his spirit forever changed. He now knew that within Manhattan's grid, there lay an enchanting world waiting for those who dared to believe. And so, Evhen fell asleep, not just as a boy in the city but as a hero of Manhattan's marvels. His dreams were filled with the endless possibilities that awaited him each night, for as long as he held on to the belief that every corner of the world, no matter how urban, could hold a touch of magic. As the story concludes, dear listener, remember Evhen's tale. Let it inspire you to seek the wonders hidden in plain sight and to cherish the friendships and passions that make life an extraordinary adventure. Good night, and may your dreams be as enchanting as Evhen's Manhattan marvels.
Created by a kid and their parent using Talebot, click the link in the video description to create your own story.